Shalom family, this is Abba's daughter, and I'm back on the scene. As many of you have noticed, I took down a lot of videos. I'm going to explain that here in a moment. That's what this topic is all about. So as you can see, the title, it's called, He did not come to send peace on earth, but a sword. We all know when using a sword as a reference, it means division. Because what do swords do? Swords cut, swords divide. Okay? The past year and a half has been a very interesting journey. Not just for me, but for many of the newly awakened Yasha'elites. Okay? And there's a lot of deception that's going rampant in our community as we are in this great awakening to the truth of everything. Not just the God that we serve, but the truth of who we are, the truth of, that our history, okay, our transcripts, those of us whose blood is flowing, with ancestors. Our ancestors are Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. We have to include all three of them because Abraham is the father of many nations. But there is one particular nation that belongs to the Most High that is his inheritance. And that is those of us who are descendants of Jacob. Okay. I wanted to do that little quick history lesson because many people are confused as to who we are and what we are about. All right. But my time of testing, and it's not all about me. The reason why we go through things is because we have testimonies. Our testimonies help others who go through similar situations. Okay. So the Lord tells us to share our testimony. All right. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my testimony and try to be a lot more active as far as trying to help my people wake up to the truth of who they are and what's going on in this world. All right. So as we all know, many of us know and understand, we are waking up to the truth of who we are. Well, that comes with a lot of testing too, a lot of trials and tests. If you are truly chosen or of the Most High, you're going to go through some serious spiritual tests, okay? And that is something that I went through. I don't like to have my face online at all. Like, I'm not even going to lie. This is my first video for a long time. I am active in helping to expound on the word. I have a podcast that's my baby. That's what I do. But as far as showing my face, that's not something I like to do very much at all. But I've noticed, because I'm still active on YouTube, I've noticed, and I've gone to the Most High about this, that many of my people are just going through it. A lot of deception on YouTube with a lot of these, what are they call them, Israelite camps and all of that. Family, there's a lot of deception going on. Okay. The Lord makes it very clear in Hosea 4:6 that his people are, what he said, his people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Okay, that's Hosea 4:6. We have to go to the Most High for knowledge, not these people. Whoever sits here and tells you have to learn from man is a lie. Okay, and one of these days I will do a video to expound on that as well, because the Lord says so in his word that he can teach us himself. But going on to this particular subject, Matthew chapter 10 verses 34 through 39. I want to read that to you guys real fast. The Bible reads, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes or enemies shall be they of his own household. He that loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that takes not his cross and follows after me is not worthy of me. He that finds his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my sake shall find it. Okay? Last year, matter of fact, the Lord woke me up to the truth of who I am, my tribe, my people, all of that at the end of 2020. That's right. Matter of fact, November of 2020 was the beginning of my awakening, of who I am, my tribe, even the Lord granting my prayer. I've always prayed since I was young for the spirit of wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and discernment, and he granted that to me. And it took a while because I had to come under the complete obedience of the Most High. And if you go into 1 Samuel chapter 15 verses 22 and 23, the Lord will tell us that he prefers obedience over sacrifice. And that is something I had to do, was learn to be obedient. And that's what has to happen for all of us, not most of us, not some of us, all of us. We have to be obedient to the Most High, okay? First and foremost, before we can even do any kind of change or anything, we have to be obedient. But in March of last year began my testing. It was very hard. It was difficult. I had to learn a lot regarding my own family, my intermediate family. What Abba will do, and what he did for me, first, he tested me to see if I was willing to be completely obedient. And that's that video I did that you guys see regarding the rebuke on Marcus Rogers. I stand on it. I didn't delete that because I know for certain, the Most High had me do that. I'm going to leave that because that is 100% true and correct. I put my life on that. The Lord gave that to me to do, and I did what he told me to do. But that right there was the opening, okay, to what the Lord had in store for my life as his daughter, as his servant, okay? And that's for all of us. When you decide that you want to be obedient to him, he is going to test you. He's not going to do a small test either. He's going to make you feel uncomfortable, because you have to be uncomfortable. To serve him properly, you have to come out of your comfort zone and do what it is that he wants you to do, okay? All of the prophets, prophetesses, anyone that he used, they had to come out of that comfort zone. You guys remember the story of Jonah and the whale. You know what I'm saying? How Jonah tried to run away from the Lord, and the Lord said, no, you're going to do what I tell you to do regardless. That's a special case where somebody was forced to do what he wanted them to do, okay? But Abba don't normally force himself on us at all. There was a purpose to why the Lord did that with Jonah. And when we get a chance, we can expound on that as well if you'd like. But I chose that particular scripture because it described everything that I went through last year up until this point. I went through some spiritual transformations. I've had to really rely on the Lord with everything inside of me, because people who I thought loved me, cared about me, would do for me, it turned out to be completely false. And the reason why I am sharing this is because there are many of you out there, Hebrew, Gentile alike, who are going through this period of loneliness, this period of confusion, because the Most High is waking you up to the truth. So now it's like you're being secluded from everybody and everything. But I wanted to give a word of encouragement. See, the devil will come, okay? The devil will come, and he will do whatever he can to snuff out your light. He will. He will do whatever he can to just take his fingers and just snuff out that light on that candle, your candle. But you can't let him do that. It will be hard. It will be a struggle. Trust me, I know. I've been through it. I'm just now coming up out of it, holding on to the Most High. That's what the devil was doing. It was this constant spiritual attacks. I had to take everything I learned about the spiritual and I had to apply it every day. Family, if you truly are following the Most High, and I mean truly following him, don't think it's going to be easy. If for some weird reason, you call yourself a child of the Most High and life is still peaches and cream, something is wrong. Because the devil comes against those who belong to the Most High. Yes, he does. He's relentless. Yes, he is. He don't sleep. He does not sleep. He's very relentless. When it comes to those who belong to the Most High, he's going to do whatever he can to cause some serious damage. Job is a great example. And if you guys get a chance, read Job chapter 1 through 3. Okay? Job was a righteous man. And he sacrificed to the Lord for himself and his children and all kind of stuff, right? But in the first chapter of Job, it tells us that the sons of God came to present themselves to the Most High. Even Satan came along. And the Lord asked Satan, where are you coming from? And the devil said, from here, to and fro, up and down the earth, just going around, just seeing stuff. And the Lord said, have you considered my servant Job? And the devil said something that was very profound. He said, yeah, I've seen him, but there ain't nothing I can do to him. He said, you have an edge of protection around him. That was one of my first lessons when I was coming to the Lord. An edge of protection. Why did Job have that edge of protection? Because Job was obedient. Job was a righteous and obedient man at his time. So the Lord protected everything that belonged to him. All his property, his servants, his children, everything. Calamity had never come against Job because Job was scared to lose everything, to go through it. So he did whatever he could to be as obedient as possible. There's a reason why I mentioned him being scared. We ain't supposed to fear, because what happened was when the Lord lifted his protection for the testing of Job, his fears came upon him. The things he feared the most came upon him. The devil knows what you guys fear. He knows what we all fear. That's if you fear, because not all of us fear. Many of us have learned to trust on the Most High so much that we don't fear anything, and that's a blessing. But the devil knows what scares everybody. And if you belong to the Most High, he's going to lift that protection for his time of testing, because everybody gets tested. Everybody gets tested. It doesn't matter who you are. If you belong to the Most High, you're going to go through a test. You might go through several tests, depending on how big of a position or how big of a situation you're supposed to be in, the blessing or whatever. You're going to go through tests, okay? So when the Lord lifted his protection, the things that Job feared happened. Bam, 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 boom, 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 back to back to back. Everything happened to Job except the Lord did not allow the devil to take his life. That's it. He lost his children, his property. Even his wife was like on some stupidness, right? The point is, it doesn't matter what you're going through. The devil is going to come after you. Especially This is why I make an emphasis on, especially if you are a child of the Most High, Ahaya. And for those of you who don't know or don't understand why I'm using these names, Ahaya in Hebrew means I am that I am. Okay? In Exodus chapter 3. Let me find that for you. I'm going to read it to you. All right. In Exodus chapter 3, verse 14, or I'll read verse 13 and 14. It says, And Moses said unto God, Behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, The God of your fathers have sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, What is his name? What shall I say unto them? And God said to Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt you say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you. I am that I am is Ahaya in Hebrew. Okay? For real. That's what it is. It's not Yahweh. It's not Yahweh. He says clearly, right here, you read verse, look, Exodus chapter 3, verse 13 says, And Moses said unto God, Behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, The God of your fathers have sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, What is his name? What shall I say unto them? And God said, this is what God said. He said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shall you say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you. Okay? So, once again, in Hebrew, I am that I am is Ahaya. Okay? Also, another thing, this is just some quick stuff I want to get out the way because I'm going to be saying these names a lot. The children of Israel, that's not the real name. There was never an R, none of that. And it's Yashael. That's who we are. The Lord revealed that truth. Yashael. You guys have to understand, like I was saying before, the devil gonna do whatever he can to get you confused and messed up. But that's when you have to spend time with the Lord. You got to spend time with Ahaya in his presence. You have to spend time with him and ask him to please show you the truth, to give you confirmation. Family, that's what I've been doing this whole entire time that I've been MIA. I realized that I had gotten a spiritual hit from the stuff I had been dealing with my own family, that I needed the Lord to just me and him. I didn't care if I lost followers. Who cares? This isn't about that. I'm trying to make sure that I am spiritually fit and that I am doing the will of my Father to the best of my ability, family. That's what it's all about. So yes, the Lord didn't come to bring peace and unity and love and kumbaya. No, he came to bring division. He said that those in your own household, they of your own household would be your enemy. So this is an encouraging word to my people, to my family. Don't give up. Yes, you might be awake and your mother might not be. You might be awake and your daughter might still be asleep. But you cannot let that stop you from focusing on him, because you guys, the second Exodus is upon us. Don't think for 1 second it ain't gonna happen. It is. There are devils on YouTube right now who are spreading lies that's not gonna happen. Just know this: if you don't believe it's gonna happen, he won't come for you. It's happening. I'm confident. I have my full confidence in the Most High. And I'm telling you right now, I'm ready. I'm going. There ain't nothing in this world holding me back. And nothing in this world should hold you back. Let's go back to what the Lord said in Matthew chapter 10. I want to read that to y'all one more time. verse 34 through 39. I'm going to read that whole entire thing one more time for you. This is what our precious Savior and King said to us. He said, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes, or enemies, shall be they of his own household. He that loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that takes not his cross and follows after me is not worthy of me. He that finds his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my sake shall find it. Family, get out of the world. The Lord never said it was going to be easy. Oh no, he never said that. And if for some reason you think it's supposed to be easy, all of these, if you think it and speak it, it'll happen for you, and money and cars and boats. And the Lord tells us in his word to build our riches in heaven. So what are you doing? People, family, get up out the world. He is coming. He is around that corner. He is right around that corner. He's on his way. He is mounting his battle horses right now. If y'all haven't noticed, this world trying to keep us asleep. They're trying to distract us and keep us asleep. No. Wake up, family. Wake up, Yashael. All 12 tribes, wake up, babies. Wake up, Gentiles. Those of you who love the Lord and know the truth, wake up. You are now part of the family. Wake up. You guys, second Exodus is upon us. When you get a chance, read about the Church of Philadelphia. That's those of us who are ready. Okay? Read Matthew chapter 25, verse 1 through 13. It talks about the 10 virgins. Half were ready and half were not. He's talking about the church. Yes, both of them belong to him. But half of them are ready. The other half ain't. Family, wake up. Come up out of the world. Okay? I wanted to come and give this encouraging word. If y'all going through it, I know. Do not give up. The devil gonna keep on. Yes, he is. He's relentless. He hates you. He hates me. Do I care? Mm-mm. And you shouldn't either. So with that being said, thank you for your time, family. I love you, and I will talk to you again soon. Shalom.